The balloon that was ultimately shot down off the coast of South Carolina earlier this month was used by China to spy on the US, according to Secretary of State Antony Blinken. What we saw when it was over the United States was clearly an attempt to spy on very sensitive military sites, Blinken said in an interview with ABC's This Week that was filmed on Saturday. I can't say dispositively what the original intent was, but that doesn't matter, Blinken said. The balloon passed over a lot of them. In some instances, it lingered, he continued. We took steps to safeguard that information. To learn more about the balloon, we took action. And when we actually receive the remains, I believe we'll learn more. First face-to-face meeting between Blinken and Chinese counterpart since spy balloon was shot down according to President Joe Biden. 3 much smaller objects that the US military shot down after shooting down the alleged Chinese spy balloon are now thought to not have been connected to any nation's surveillance program. Instead, it's likely that private organizations use them for research or weather-related purposes. In contrast, the Chinese balloon, according to US officials, was equipped with a payload the size of about 3 buses that could gather signals intelligence and take pictures. According to officials, the balloon passed over sensitive locations in Montana, but the administration claims to have tracked the balloon's route and made efforts to limit its capacity for gathering intelligence. The balloon, according to the US, was a component of a sizable fleet commanded by the Chinese military that has recently conducted surveillance over at least 40 nations on 5 continents. There's no question in our minds about what the balloon was attempting to do once it was over the United States. And there is no question in our minds about the surveillance balloon program that China has used in more than 40 nations worldwide, Blinken told ABC. Regarding Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the top US diplomat stated on Sunday that he is worried about China's military assistance to Moscow, specifically the possibility that Beijing may provide Moscow with lethal support. At the Munich Security Conference in Munich, southern Germany, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken meets with Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba, Center, L. According to US officials familiar with the intelligence, the US has started noticing disturbing trends in China's support for Russia's military in recent months, and there are indications that Beijing may be attempting to creep up to the line of giving Russia lethal military assistance while avoiding detection. The officials declined to go into specifics about the intelligence that the US has obtained that suggests a recent change in China's posture, but they claimed that US officials were sufficiently concerned about the information that they shared it with allies and partners at the Munich Security Conference in Germany over the past few days. While in Munich, Blinken told CBS's Face the Nation program, "We've been watching this very closely. According to information we currently have, they may be considering providing lethal support." Based on this information, Blinken expressed concern. "We've made it very clear to them that this would cause a serious problem for us and in our relationship," Blinken said.